This is problem number 36. It's conditional probability and some calculus. So we're given this function here that determines the value of our claims, and we're asked to find the probability that x is less than 2, given that x is greater than or equal to 1.5. So let's start with our function here. We're going to have to integrate, and I'm going to use the ends of integration a and b, because mostly what we're doing here in this problem is it's the ends of integration that really are the thing that you have to think about. So we have 3x to the negative 4 dx, apply the power rule, and we get 3x to the negative 3 over negative 3, and of course that will simplify down to negative x to the negative 3, which is really just negative 1 over x to the third, and again evaluated from a to b. And then I'm going to apply a little trick I learned in calculus once upon a time. I don't like leading negatives, so I'm going to change this to positive 1 over x to the third, and then I'm going to reverse the ends of my integration boundaries here. So now we just need to do the numerator and the denominator and select a and b carefully in order to get our answer. So let's start with the probability that x is less than 2, but it's less than 2 given that x is greater than or equal to 1.5. So we have to account for that conditional probability in the numerator. So what we want here is this value, and that just means we're going to integrate from a to b, from 1.5 to 2, and I've switched my boundaries of integration here. So that's going to give us 1 over 1.5 to the third minus 1 over 2 to the third. And if we run that through the calculator, we will get 0.1713. So that's going to be our numerator. And then for denominator, this one may be a little bit trickier. X must be greater than or equal to 1.5. So another way to say that is 1 minus the probability that x is less than 1.5. But we have this constraint right here that x must be greater than 1. So we must account for that in our probability statement here. So we'll say 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1.5, and I guess shouldn't be equal, strictly speaking, there. Okay, so 1 minus the probability statement, a is going to be 1 and b 1.5, so that's 1 over x to the third minus 1 over 1.5 to the third, and that's not x to the third, that is 1 to the third. This is a and b right here. And so 1 minus 1 is going to cancel, the negative is going to cancel. So what we've really got here is 1 over 1.5 to the third. And if we run that through the calculator, we get about 0.2963. So that's our denominator. And then to get our final answer, we ratio those two values and get 0.578. So the correct answer here is A, conditional probabilities. Be careful with your negatives, and it's really just about watching the boundaries of your integration.